But anyway, I'm exhausted. I think the carbs are getting to me. Every time I lift now, I get about halfway through my lift and I just feel dead. You know what I do? I end up I'll sit on a machine like this. And that is me trying to process how horrible I feel, because I've never felt like this before. I've always overate. I mean, I was started at like 160 pounds when I started lifting. So from 160 pounds, it's been perma bulk for the past 5 years. I'm not even gonna hope for a cheat meal today. So today I'm doing double carbs. So I'm assuming that on a double carb day, he's not gonna give me a cheat meal anyway. But we are 7 weeks out today, officially, starting week 6 tomorrow. Kind of in the home stretch. Still got a little bit of fat to burn. Still feel pretty lean up top. Still feel pretty chunky on the bottom. But we're going to get to posing. I'm going to do a couple fasted poses for y'all, and then we will get on the bike. These underwear, these used to fit tight. I don't have any underwear that fit me anymore. Oh, that wasn't squeaking yesterday. Give me a second. That's better. You just gotta tighten up the bolt in there a little bit. Not too bad. We got 20 minutes of cardio every morning fasted. I'm happy to put it back in, keep shredding a little bit. I'm gonna eat breakfast and then do like a bunch of cooking. All right, guys. Good little cardio session. Same meal, 4 months. Double the cream of rice, double carb on the cream of rice. We got the 96% beef. I already drank my egg whites and had my Ezekiel bread. We are not thinking about Buckeye Doughnuts at all. I haven't thought about them once. I couldn't even imagine thinking about like a cup of coffee and dipping a red velvet donut in a cup of coffee and bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich probably with pepper jack cheese. So I haven't really thought of that much at all until now, and it's weird that I'm even bringing it up because how little I've been thinking about it. But I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna go through some meal prepping with you guys. If worse comes to worse and this gets really boring because I'm actually just so focused and frantic about getting this done and getting to posing, I might just edit this part of the video and do like just a speed run. Turn this part at like 5 times speed, and it'll just be me going around the kitchen. All I know is my show is September 21st, and I'm gonna be ready. Be ready to go for gold. I have every intention in me of winning this show. I don't care who shows up. I don't care how they judge the show. I don't care I care how the results end up, but I may not win. However, I have every intention of winning. I'm not going to go compete in something and say, oh, I'll probably lose, but, I'm there. No. It's a weak mindset. Call it ego, call it confidence, call it driven. This is something I've been wanting to talk about, the difference between good ego and bad ego. I believe that you should wake up every day and just, even if you feel horrible, even if your girlfriend just broke up with you, even if you're, in $100,000 debt, you should wake up every day and believe you're the shit. Whether it's true or not, I mean, some of the most delusional people in the world, some of the most successful people in the world. You got to be a little bit delusional to believe that your ideas are going to work. The bad part of ego, instead of believing you're the best and you could do anything and you are a godsend, is believing that everybody else is worse than you. I don't feel like I'm better than other people. I don't bring other people down because I think I'm the best or because I believe I can do anything. I just genuinely believe I can do anything I put my mind to, and nobody in the world is going to tell me I'm not. I think ego has gotten a bad rep because of lack of self-confidence, so people then use their ego to bring others down and just put themselves up because they're already too low. Really believe in yourself, like actually, you end up bringing other people up with you. I have some artist friends. I have some friends that are artists. I have some friends that are in the music scene, the kind of underground music scene, kind of coming up. And you know what? They're gonna really be something one day. I truly believe in those people. I think they're gonna be something really great. You know, you feel the need to be like, hey, dude, I just want to let you know, like, you're doing really awesome. I'm really proud of you. Your art's awesome. And once you start believing in yourself like that, you start believing in other people like that. And you really want to spread that positive message like, hey, I don't know how you're feeling today. I don't know where your head is today. But just so you know, you're the shit. You can do anything. You're doing amazing. And the work that you're putting in, I can see it. And I'm really proud of you. Something like that, like, it goes so far. And again, I wouldn't be able to do that unless I took the self-consciousness away from my ego and just put myself on a pedestal and realize I can do anything. And I can bring other people up to do anything with me. We can all do anything. It's just some food for thought, some concepts I've been thinking about. Decided to go on a little rant while I do this meal prep. I don't know. Getting to like the 25-minute mark on this. So I'm probably gonna stop recording from here and then I'll do a little view of the finished product once it's done. All right. So I will say right now, everything is burnt, at least slightly. Just because I was ranting and not paying enough attention. But here we got the fajitas. Got the rice. Rice is cooked pretty well. It's really just the fajitas just got stuck to the plate a little bit. Got the chicken just got done. And we got our flounder. So we're going to package this up and head to Metro. All right, guys. So we're here with Steve at Metro Fitness in Hilliard. Not going to do a full posing video on this one just because it's not a posing video. It's just a prep vlog. But I'll make sure to clip some of the highlights, clip some of Steve's banter and him telling him I look like shit. So we'll transfer this mic over to Steve and get started.
Front relax. Glutes, chest up. Now look forward. There you go. Bring your arms in closer. There you go. Load out. Section tight. Roll it out. There you go, hand on hip. Yeah, that's a money shot right there.
So good little posing session. Not too many insults were thrown. I feel pretty good about how I look today. So we'll go get back home, eat our next meal, and then go hit the gym here soon. So I'll see you back at home. All right. So this is probably the longest I have waited between breakfast and my first meal ever since this prep started. I think I had breakfast at like maybe 9:30. It's currently 2. But I didn't want to eat a meal right before I posed. Didn't look like crap. Driving home from Metro, if I had a hammer for every car that deserved a hammer thrown out the window at them in Ohio, I would probably own Home Depot and Lowe's. Ohio drivers are terrible. I mean, it took way too long. And when you've only had one meal in you and you're on prep, you just need to listen to some nice music and relax. We're here, finally. We're gonna get this meal in. Wait till maybe 3:30. It's 2 o'clock, so maybe wait till 3:30 to eat my next meal, and then probably lift around 5. I have a bunch of questions on Instagram that people have been asking me about this prep, so I'm gonna do a little Q&A. Thought that would be fun. I'm gonna grub up, and I'll see you outside. Okay, so this is totally just an interruption of the structure of this video, but I just ate. I'm eating double carbs. This is something I need to mention too, because I didn't even say my weight this morning. That's how like cloudy brained I was. I was 209 this morning, and I'm double carbing today. So one thing I didn't even think about this, but the fact that I waited so long to eat, and the reason I looked so bad today, honestly, in my posing, I thought I looked terrible. And I think this morning I didn't look too bad. I think with Steve, I did not look good. I think the lighting was washed out, but I didn't feel pumped. I didn't feel big. I felt horrible. Like I hadn't ate. I needed more food. But double carbing and then waiting that long as well, I came up here to get ready for the questions videos, and like everything just pumped up. I might try to put I'll do this and put like a comparison right here. That's your cue, Parker, to put a comparison. I mean, my stomach's obviously a little big because I just ate, but the veins and the striations are so much better now. Something I wouldn't even have thought about, but I don't know. Thought that was cool. A little science to show you guys. Well, I asked for questions, and you guys did wonderful. There's a good first one. When did you start your journey? So in high school, I was from 8th grade till senior year, I was a cross-country runner, and I ran track. So I was like probably $160 to $180. 6 foot, just real lean, just skinny. I would say I lifted. I started going to the gym when I was like 11, but it was off and on throughout my life until I was graduated high school, and I started just right out of high school. I just started lifting. Tristan, my cousin, really kind of got me into it. I remember the summer of 2018, before my senior year, he was like, dude, he's like, you got a good frame. You could absolutely build some muscle on it. You'd look really good. And he actually showed me Hafthor Bjornsson. And just seeing how tall he is and how thick he is, I was just like, dude, I got to get big like that. Like, I didn't know what I wanted exactly from it. I just knew that I needed some mass. So I'd say I started lifting then, and then I got serious about bodybuilding probably 2021. I really started going for it. 2020 I was pretty serious. I was still partying here and there. I'd say 2021 is when I was like, all right, I want to see what I can do with this. And then I got a coach last year, Steve. I started working with Steve last August, and that's when it's kind of been like, okay, like let's get serious about putting you in a competition. And so I told him, I was like, I want to train with you for a year, and I want to do a show next September. So it was September to September. and end of August, September, and now we're here. So, but I don't know. I love it. I fell in love with it. There's a lot of things in my life that I've had to get through that it's gotten me through the gym. So yeah. I cannot take my vitamins anytime except for right now, so I'm literally going to stop this Q&A for a second and go take my vitamins. Oh. First one is tacos or burritos. Definitely burritos. Gonna get a lot more bang for your buck on burritos. Tacos are a horrible invention. They literally are sideways sandwiches. They just fall out the side. There's no good way to eat them. Burritos are very utilitarian. You could eat a burrito while you drive down the highway with one hand. They fall apart, yeah, but just have something under you. They don't fall apart nearly as much as tacos. Tacos are burritos' embarrassment of a half brother, if anything. Do gingers have souls? It's more of a conspiracy theory, so believe what you will. I got 2 people asking, are you natty? No. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't know what start bench cut means. He says start bench cut, and then there's a colon, cake, cheesecake, pie. Is it like fuck, marry, kill? Is that what that is? Start bench cut. That I would say cut cake. I don't like cake that much. Cheesecake is bench, and I assume bench is marry. I guess start pie. I think I like cheesecake more than pie, but I like pie so much. No, I think I gotta go pie on top, because a hot pie with some ice cream on it is better than a cheesecake, in my opinion. B-dubs or roosters? It's so easy, roosters. Bone-in wings for sure, but I don't do the flappers. I do the drumsticks only. I'm not here for a crossword puzzle. I want some meat. I don't want the flappers. How many tattoos do you have? I am answering like a bunch of them on this one. I think I have 11. I think that was the last I counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11. Yeah. Favorite meal prep food? I think I kind of said this last time. It used to be breakfast, especially because of that fruit cup. And I used to get the raisin Ezekiel bread, which was really good, but it's like $5 extra. I'm not paying that for raisins. I'll eat a piece of bread real quick in the morning for less than that. Yeah, I would say my flounder meal has been really good lately. I switched from tilapia to flounder, and I just got sick of tilapia. Flounder's way better. It's way better. And the citrus seasoning on there is so good. So I feel like I found the perfect combination with that meal. And I really like rice too. It gives me the sense of sushi a little bit, so that's kind of why I like it too. I should put like sesame seeds in the rice. I wonder how much that wouldn't add anything, would it? Not really. I might do that. Make it more sushi-ish. Sushi-ish. What body fat percentage are you at, and does it hurt? I think I'm sub 10. I don't know. I'm not the best at guessing body fat. Like maybe 10, 12. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm sub 10. Depends on what time you're asking. It feels like sub 10. I feel like I'm at least 9. Like, I'm definitely not any lower than 9, but on a good day. My phone got too hot. It is hot out there. But I need to eat my next meal. Oh. That avocado stains. as I was saying, my phone got too hot and it cut off where I was talking about my body fat. I need to eat my next meal, so I think what we're gonna do is gonna eat this meal while we answer these questions. Are glute spreads a proper abductor movement? I usually do the inner abductors, but I do not do my outers as much because the inner is what makes your legs look so big. So when you see those huge guys on stage and you start seeing like legs that just don't look normal at all, like not even like a leg, you're like, what is that extra thing there? That's the abductors. That's the adductors. Whichever one. I'm not at the gym right now, so I can't see. The one that goes in, you're going like this, you're pushing in. That muscle, game changer with the legs. You're not a girl, you don't want a thigh gap, you want a guy gap. You want as little gap as you can, so you look like you have just dirty trunks. And growing that will help them. It helps like an extra 30% with the leg illusion. Not illusion, you're big, but growing that will definitely help with the legs. This one has been a debate amongst the men in my family for the past couple weeks, or at least a couple weeks ago we talked about it because we FaceTime like every so often. And the question is smash burger or regular burgers. I am heavily on the team of regular burgers. I don't understand a smash burger. 3 smash burgers, just all that meat smashed down, is equal to 1 thick, juicy, like nice pink burger. So I'm gonna get more meat for less calories. Why would I eat 3 whole burgers? You know, that's carbs. There's carbs. There's also a bunch of other crap in your burger. Eat 3 smash burgers for 1 burger? No. I'm not gonna do it. And to have that thick patty, I like the thick meat, so much better than having just like beef crumbles is what it feels like. So I'll eat a smash burger if they got it, but I will pick a regular burger over a smash burger any day. But yeah, you got plenty of questions on here. There's still more to be answered that I haven't gotten to. So, you know, I'll do this every week until these questions run out, and then I'll ask people more questions. I'm gonna eat this meal, finish up this meal, and then I will probably see you drinking pre-workout at the gym. Got a special little treat here. Look who decided to show up for the vlog today. All right, we got a special guest.
What's up?
Tristan, he's just doing cardio today. He's not doing shoulders and arms with me, but he's gonna go get his cardio in, and then he's gonna come over and hang out. We're gonna plan on some bodybuilding stuff. Still okay to announce? Are we announcing
prep number 2 on
prep number 2 for Tristan?
I'll be at the Ohio Natural Northern on October 26th.
And guess who else will be there?
Who?
Jay Cutler.
Oh yeah, Jay Cutler will be there.
Old Jay's gonna be there too. But anyway, so he's on his prep. He's starting his prep this week. I'm mid prep, you know. He can get his cardio in. I'm gonna get my arms in.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna talk about some bodybuilding stuff tonight. What's been your favorite, like, post prep meal? Like, what were you like?
Dude, I've been loving fucking milkshakes.
Yeah, I know. You've been telling me about milkshakes and slushies.
I've been capping every cheat meal
with a
with a
milkshake.
milkshake. Like, it has to be done.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I had one at the first cheat meal at Five Guys. I've had one pretty much every cheat meal.
Wow. That's impressive.
It hit, and I was like, oh.
You know what's crazy is
milkshakes.
every single time I have a meal now, I've always wanted something sweet after.
Yeah, see,
That
me
would be
too.
perfect.
But like, I didn't do that beforehand, and now I'm like, I fucking want something sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It must just be some kind of response in your body or maybe insulin response.
I don't know.
It's just the
It's
milkshakes.
just the milkshakes, bro.
For real.
The milkshakes hit. And peanut butter has been crazy good. I didn't used to put like peanut butter on a lot, but now I make sure I have it fit in my meal somewhere.
Really?
Yeah. And if I get a milkshake, it'll be some sort of peanut butter milkshake.
My favorite's the Butterfinger from Steak and Shake.
Oh,
That is one of my
good.
favorite milkshakes ever.
That sounds good.
And the Butterfinger like flakes in there too.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'm a big Oreo milkshakes, but Sonic has an Oreo peanut butter milkshake, and it is delicious.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
It does sound good.
Yeah, I like Oreos, cookies and cream type milkshakes. Cookies and cream anything, but if you add peanut butter to it, then it's twice the fun.
Right. Sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, enough talk about that before I lose my mind. We'll head inside and
Yeah, you're not like me. You don't.
No, I don't like thinking about it.
You don't like thinking
I
about
don't
it.
like thinking about it.
I'll just sit there and watch food videos. I still do, and I'm about to do it even more. It's only gonna get worse because I'm back on it.
Right. Well, we'll probably start with some triceps, and I'll see you guys in there. So.
All right, guys, I did it again. Oh no. Dogs are going crazy. There's fireworks outside. I did it again. I skipped the whole everything after the gym part and got to the last meal at 9:30 at night. Once I go to the gym, my day is over. I'm completely depleted. I don't have the mental capacity to do anything. This does make my heart sing. Double carb potatoes. We got our beef, 3 ounces of beef, and 3 ounces of chicken. Yeah, those potatoes are good. I put paprika and garlic salt on them. They're perfect. I'm gonna eat this, probably let my food digest a little bit, and then Steve wants me to pose full. So after all of my meals. So I'll pose after all my meals and probably post that, and we'll wrap up the episode. So I'll see you there.